unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to you live. Boxingego unpack. Yeah. We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to you live. Devin Haney willing to fight Gervonta Davis, but says no to a potential rehydration clause. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Devin Haney did an interview ahead of his fight with Lomachenko. Should be a good fight. He says, quote, "Yeah, of course, I would stay at 135 pounds to fight Gervonta Davis. I would love to stay at 135 to fight the biggest names. It all starts May 20th. I have to be victorious in my next fight, and those fights will line up." He did say that he would not be willing to agree to like contractual clauses. He says, quote, "Truthfully, I wouldn't, and I couldn't do a rehydration clause. At the end of the day, I am a man with the belts and the hardware. If Ryan Garcia was to win, we could possibly get it on at 140. Obviously, the world knows I have trouble making 135. Maybe we can do it at 140 or even 135. No rehydration clause. I never do rehydration clauses. The biggest fights are in the 135-pound division." You know, so he's basically saying he's not really intrigued by the level of names at 140. And 140 is actually a stacked division, but I agree if you already have all the belts at 135, I don't know that there's a bigger name at this current moment for Devin Haney to fight other than 35-pound fighters. You know, 140 has a lot of great names that I'm checking for, like Gary Antoine Russell, Teofimo Lopez moved up. You got Brandon Lee. So, you know, you got some quality guys at 140. However, I don't know that any of those names would be bigger than Devin Haney versus Shakur, or Devin Haney versus Gervonta, or Ryan Garcia, or even Frank Martin, Keyshawn Davis type of fighters, you know? Now, I can already see it, and some people wonder why I haven't elected to make several videos about Devin Haney versus Gervonta Davis. Listen, I'm Boxingego. I've been in the game for so many years at the highest level. I'm elite ego, and I just choose to spend my time wisely. I don't like to repeat myself, and I don't like to make nonsensical videos. When you've been doing this as long as me, you want to get straight to it. And for me, I don't want to make a bunch of videos that I know to be false or a dead end, because it's not right for my time, but more importantly, it's not right for you, the fan. So Devin Haney versus Gervonta Davis, listen, I would want to see any of those guys mix it up. You know, ESPN came out with a Fabulous Four, or this generation's Fantastic Four, or whatever they were calling it, and it had the likes of Gervonta and Ryans and Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson and these types of names. And that's all fine and dandy, but I really don't see Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis happening. Like, I've heard the bad blood or the comments and the jabs that have been made from each fighter to one another, but I can already see many, many obstacles. Devin Haney just told you, I'm the man with the hardware, which is true. At lightweight, he has all the belts. So he makes great money, and he's feeling like he's the man because he earned the undisputed titles. And I can't tell someone else how to think. I can only speak for myself. But because he has the titles, it sounds like he believes that he could call the shots or whatnot. But that's going to be a head-on collision, because you let Leonard Ellerbe and Coach K and Gervonta Davis and Calvin Ford tell it, they're the A side, because Gervonta Davis is the face of boxing and a huge name in the sport, doing different coasts, selling out, putting on the biggest events, etc. And a lot of those things are really what makes up the A side. So in my opinion, I think both are talented fighters, as is Shakur Stevenson. But the head honcho in terms of the A side business is Gervonta Davis. Like, for example, you could have a Canelo Alvarez, and it don't matter if Dimitri Bivol had a belt at light heavyweight and Canelo at that time had 0 belts at light heavyweight, we all know Canelo is the A side in that equation. That's why the promotion said Canelo versus Bivol. It didn't say Bivol the champion versus challenger Canelo. Canelo, based on his body of work and his A-sideness and popularity and stuff, it caused him to get top billing, right? And the lion's share of the money. So with Devin Haney saying he's not going to do rehydration clause and Devin Haney, you know, ex-naying that, I already see that being a potential obstacle because if you're the A side, Gervonta Davis is not going to give an opponent any type of favors or advantages in terms of weight when the person could rehydrate to whatever, you know. But then from Devin's side, it sounds like Devin's going to believe, hey, I'm undisputed. You want a shot at all my titles, you know, you gotta make some concessions and do what I say. So that in and of itself is going to be a problem. Beyond that, Devin Haney, I think he's a free agent after this Lomachenko fight, but you know, maybe he stays with Top Rank. I don't really know if what his contract consists of beyond the Lomachenko fight. And lastly, that's what we got to worry about. We got to worry about the Lomachenko fight because who knows? You know, fighters get robbed in decisions, cut, stoppage. There's all types of things that could potentially happen. That's another reason why I don't fancy overly talking about fantasy fights. Like, this ain't the plane. This ain't Fantasy Island. So on my channel, I choose to keep it real with real life conversations, real life thoughts, and, you know, real energy. I don't want to have a bunch of fantasy fight. Oh, David Tua versus Mike Tyson and a bunch of fantasy fights we can't see. So that's my thoughts on it. I wanted to make the video to give you guys the news. I'm the best in the business. Do you think Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis could happen? What about the roadblocks that I mentioned in this video? Subscribe to the channel. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. Best in the business, and I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxingego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new interactive and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.